Something I've been thinking about lately has just been the mindset around growth. And the truth is, I've been talking to a lot of business leaders, a lot of our clients, and this idea that growth is a necessity. This idea of grow or die, is not a new mentality. It's not a new saying. But I've really been evaluating why it's important and why it's true. And what I've come to realize is, and I've seen this now time and time again, the leader's mindset is the limiting factor of your company's growth. Your company will never grow bigger than the mindset of the leader. It's impossible. It won't happen. You might be asking yourself, well, I don't really want my company to grow. I'm good where I'm at. I don't need it to grow anymore. The top line's where it needs to be. Profit's fine. But what I've come to find now, and now multiple scenarios in recent weeks even, is that when things start to plateau, there's unintended consequences of that stall. And some of those consequences could be things like the company becoming inefficient, overhead becoming just out of control, leaders just not being vigilant, honestly, just a lack of prudence, a lack of efficiency, because there's this preconceived notion that, well, we're okay. And that is a really interesting spot to be, because you then become very susceptible to apathy. So I would challenge business leaders and business owners and entrepreneurs all over the place, whether you feel like your company has gotten to a certain point or not, and you might think we've hit a plateau, we're good where we're at. I would challenge you to reconsider that position, because I would argue that you're going to be more prudent, more creative, more shrewd, and more vigilant, more efficient for your company, and produce significantly better results in the long term if you adopt the grow or die mindset. And again, that's not to say that revenue and profit have to be the number one reason for adopting that mindset. In fact, I would argue that it's probably not a sustainable way to grow your business in the long run, but having that mindset that's more built on providing opportunities for leaders to grow, providing opportunities for others to succeed. These are lasting things, maybe even creating a legacy business for your family to inherit. These are things that surpass the idea of revenue or profit solely, and those things aren't bad either. So you might need to grow for that reason, but it's not the only reason for growth. So I would challenge you again as a business leader, if you have not considered the grow or die mentality and really evaluated whether or not you're embodying that right now, to do so and to see if there's any gaps in your leadership, to see if there's anything that you might be missing in your business as an entrepreneur, as a leader, that would, again, be an unintended consequence of having an apathetic view towards growing your business.